Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 17 of the February daily draw. So as we start a new week, let's see what message we get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Linestrider Tarot, followed by an oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch Imbolc Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Here we go. Ten of Wands. We've had a lot on our plate. We've been perhaps, burdened with a lot of responsibility on our shoulders, weighing us down, making, maybe it's been tiring us out. We've not quite finished with that, probably. We've probably got a little way to go. The end is in sight, though. Perhaps times of lighter weight upon ourselves. And we just need to summon up the energy. The Ten of Wands is here to say to us, just a little bit further, and you'll be able to finish this cycle of what you're doing. And of course, a new cycle will begin. We've been talking about cycles. We had the wheel of fortune, didn't we? The wheel turning and everything. But the key thing here is that when we begin a new cycle, how are we going to approach the things that we have to do? We have to bear responsibility for. We have to carry out responsibilities, tasks to achieve what we need to achieve. How are we going to approach these things? Is there a better way that we can carry these things out? And I suppose before that, the first question is, what do we truly need? And I express the need, that's essential, that's vital for us to carry. Right? Those things that we really have to carry those. We have no option. Those are the things that we have to carry. And we just have to accept that and figure out a way to do that effectively. There may have been other things that we've been carrying that we chose to carry. We felt the need to carry them. We felt that we wanted to perhaps help out in a situation and carry them. Maybe they were thrust upon us, but we allowed them to be. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing in some ways, but did that contribute to the extra weight we carried and how that's made us feel? And are there lessons to learn from that? Are there things that we chose or allowed ourselves to carry that really we didn't have to, and in some cases probably shouldn't have carried? Maybe we need to look back and ask ourselves, was this my responsibility to carry this? Was this someone else's responsibility, but I took it on instead? Now, for a time, that may be a thing. Maybe someone needs a bit of help, and you take on a responsibility of theirs to help out for a time. But it shouldn't be a permanent responsibility. Maybe they should be able to take this responsibility back at some point. And was it your place to take it from them in the first place? I don't know the answers to these because I don't know the circumstances for which all of us have been involved in. So I can't say. unless I knew the details. And then is it really for me to judge? It's for you to judge. It's for each one of us as individuals to judge for ourselves. That's the point. We have the choice. We have the power to carry the things that we need to carry and any extra that we choose to carry. But we need to be wise and discerning in that, so that we don't become too overloaded unnecessarily. Because it's going to be hard enough as it is to carry the things that we need to. And it's going to be, it's we don't need to burden ourselves unnecessarily with things that really aren't for us to truly carry, or we shouldn't be carrying at this moment in time. So we need to look at that. And then also going back to when we decide the things that, well, we've got to carry this. I've got to carry this. Is there a better way of carrying it, of bearing that responsibility? If this is a responsibility, something that you've got to carry, is there a more efficient, a better way, an easier way? Is the way that you've been doing that responsibility, doing that task, have you done it in the best way possible for you? You may have just muddled through and managed to, drag it along, but was there a better method of dealing with that would have been easier on you and perhaps be more effective in the situation? Again, only we ourselves can answer such questions, but this Ten of Wands is saying to us that we perhaps need to ask these questions before we carry on with the tasks that we have and the responsibilities that we have on a day-to-day basis. Maybe this is asking us to look to what we carry. Should we be carrying it? And if so, is this the best way to do so? So that we give ourselves the best chance possible of accomplishing what we need to accomplish without being exhausted almost to complete depletion of energy. There's got to be an effective way to do what we need to do. And those should be a priority, the things that we don't have really much of an option over. And only then can we consider, once we've got a method or a way of assessing and carrying out those, then we may be able to consider taking on anything else. But then we need to be discerning about how we do that. And that's what the Ten of Wands is here to suggest to us today. Okay, so let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. The greenhouse. May it be clear the intentions I sow in preparation for the path ahead. So this is about setting the seeds of our intentions. We've been talking about that a lot too. I think this has come up before as well. And we're choosing which seeds we're sowing. What is it? What intentions are we choosing to follow? What do we intend to carry, in the next cycle of things? That's how we prepare for the path ahead, by choosing what we carry on that path, the seeds we sow that we're going to work on. So let's choose wisely and make sure and ensure that the path ahead is the easiest we can make it to be for us with the things we have to carry. Okay, so that is today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 18. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.